Bodacious. 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 Definition: excellent, admirable, or attractive. It's bodacious season, bitch.
All right, welcome back to the return to season 2 of Bodacious Blunt Tea. Part two segment of Into Deep of the mental health check. We going into adulthood trauma, and without the proper help and preparation and awareness of your mental health from childhood trauma, it leads into your adulthood trauma. So it also leads into risky behavior, relationship problems, you feel me, as far as resulting to engaging into sexual behavior and drug usage and everything. So we're going to talk about the adulthood trauma and how it affects our life as adults and the disadvantages. So the main 3 key points we're going to be talking about is the physical abuse, of course, assault, and sexual abuse. So as far as physical abuse, everybody acting out of anger, I feel like that results into physical abuse, acting in a harmful way, like not being aware of your emotions and just going into actions, just straight to action, not taking responsibility of what you thinking and just going straight to acting. How do that affect you as an adult from a child? Who wants to start it off?
It can put you in sticky situations now because you can lose a lot when you're an adult. So, I, from my own experience, like I had the ram, the living by myself, chilling, but I let, not having a father, I just felt like, a man should be, always having a man by my side. Not, despite my relationship now, I know the ins and outs, but I just felt like, always having somebody there, but I know I'm a do me type of thing, So.
And as far as being abused, you can grow up like not having trust issues. Relationships, you got issues, your insecurities.
Basically not being secure within yourself to where it fucks up every relationship you get in. Like you, after a while, like the same thing keep happening, or a person keeps saying the same thing about you. It's within self. It's something that you gotta check within your mental. So yeah, physical abuse, I just feel like that's deep. Physical abuse, all of it's deep, but physical, like what resorts a person to putting their hands or acting out in anger instead of thinking about what they did. Like, fuck that. Like, say you in an argument, you in a relationship. Most of these events occur when you're in a relationship.
Facts.
In the heat of the moment, and you just not thinking. That's more of like a assault. Like, assault is on the end of basically like somebody acting out, touching you in a harmful way without consent. Like, you can slap somebody and that's assault, So, but like physical abusing, like we really just talking or whatever the case may be, and then you just jump to straight hitting me in my shit.
I say like a person be like, well, not personal experience, but like a child like seeing his father like beat on his mom type shit. So he'll grow up thinking like it's okay for him to beat on women too, because he seem like it's okay, but it's not. So I say like by him seeing the shit, he like, okay, cool. When I get older, shit, it's cool to hit on bitches. Shit, I seen my mom beat, I seen my dad beat on my mom, and she's still stuck by the nigga. So obviously she liked the shit, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one.
Or that child may feel like this is what a man's supposed to do. Like, if you get out of line with me or disrespect me as a man, this is what I'm supposed to do to make myself feel secure, or put my foot down to you to bow down to me or stand in your place as a woman. But that's not what it is. We're not promoting that. But
it's the same with women too. They
yes.
Childhood trauma, they see stuff, so now they are in relationships getting abused because they think it's okay. They saw their mama get abused, or they got abused when they was kids, so they don't know that's not okay.
Or stick, like he said, a woman stick on the woman tip, like a woman sticking around, just like, okay, this was gonna keep my man around me.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just listen to him, abide by him, he not gonna do it again. Of course, we gonna make up, he gonna do whatever. Some motherfuckers don't even go to the strength of the like movie type shit, getting you gifts, making up, and doing all the extreme extras to make you feel as if you like Ike and Tina. Where you came in that bitch, beat her ass. Came in that bitch with roses, all type of gifts,
She
like
was straight at the same time, whole time beating her ass, but she's saying all the glamorous shit. But this nigga still giving me money, flowers,
yes, and told her
dates
friends.
and shit.
So she was like, you don't do that, don't say that, don't talk about.
Y'all
Don't know him like I
Don't
do.
say shit to that nigga. He gonna smack
talk about my
the
man.
fuck out of you.
Don't do that.
And he did. He smacked the fuck out of her friend at that restaurant. She was like, damn.
Yeah.
My mouth closed. Stay out of people's business. That's what happens.
No, it ain't necessarily stay out of people's business because you can save somebody from stuff. Like even if somebody's going through that in a relationship, it could be someone openly just venting to somebody in a safe place and like, God forbid that, because my cousin went through this and I don't really want to go into deep about it, but she went through this. She's, God rest her soul, she's there right now, lost her this year, but went through this and was venting to somebody that was close to her, and it still happened. Like she still ended up getting killed by this person. So
then a lot of times too, like even like like when you openly venting or whatnot, a person still end up going back to the person like after you feel me, got motherfuckers looking at a motherfucker crazy whole time. We wanna, what I'm saying, do this and that's such and such, but we can't now because you gonna end up going back. Like what was the whole purpose of you?
But no, you can't stand. You can't really say that because you're not coming from that person's point of view. Because in the same sense, some women come off as weak when they go back, but in the same sense, like I know my cousin, she like, motherfucker, I'm grown, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like she dominant, like I'm still gonna stand and do what the fuck I want to do. And the motherfucker tender dick, you feel me? Bitch, you still out here got niggas chasing after you, feel me? You after we broke up, tender dick, mad, seen her with another nigga, killed her while a nigga was in her car, shot her up while she standing outside talking to her other dude. Like yes, like motherfuckers be fucked up. Like women don't even, like some women rip height.
What would make a woman want to stay in an abusive relationship or keep going back to the same thing?
Emotional attachment, because they can't get it nowhere else.
Then love strong too. That shit strong as fuck. That shit is like you live and die by that love.
It's a mental thing to attach love to getting beat. That's no such thing. So it's not love. It's really
that shit
not.
hurt. The fuck, that shit don't feel good.
It can be
Some
verbal
people
abuse
want it
too.
so bad that it is.
They will
any
settle.
Type of form. It's love to them because it's any type of form of anything. I'll take that slap. You touch me. You show me some type of attention.
Because they didn't feel it when they was a child. It results back to childhood trauma. Like they didn't feel that when they was a child coming up. So like this the only love I ever felt. Like they don't give a fuck if it's genuine or not. You hear you with me. I know the good way out of.
How to beat your ass.
But it ain't necessarily that the person is getting their ass beat every day. They might be good, you feel me, throughout the times. But when shit get bad, that's what he go to or she go to, you feel me?
Yeah, and if you're a female, you going through that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna try your hardest to make sure you're doing everything right. Or like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna get my ass beat today. Like,
some bitches like
some females
and fight back. And fight back.
That's
why I was
bitches
just
start
say,
with
like, I don't condone it at all, don't get me wrong, but I said, but it's two different types. You know, you got the females that's really scared, like, that really can't get out their situations, they really need help, they don't know how to ask for help. And then you got the ones, like he said, that run back and, they gonna fight with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna
like,
shoot
I'm
the ones
dominant.
with
I don't give a fuck. I'm strong.
I'm gonna shoot the ones with them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to that, it's two different types, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't condone it. Yeah. But I'm definitely that one, that nigga. I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. That's just that. Like I'm not scared. I'm 10, like, I'm gonna
10.
take them and I'm gonna
20 bitch hands in.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even got time to. Like I'm that dominant, you know. I'm like I don't, but at the same time, like you said, I'm not about to provoke no man to put his hands on you.
A lot of women do
but
you know what I'm saying,
don't,
right? And that goes to childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? They like that. They like that.
But that goes back to not even that. That goes to the men. That goes to the men's state of mind because at the end of the day, we had this conversation. You will come home and put your hands on me, but them niggas in the street, you gonna beat their ass. So what type? You are coward.
You
It's
a
insecurities within yourself. It ain't just
get
me.
gully with because you got me messed up.
It's insecurities
you
within yourself.
You a square with me, but you won't square up outside of me. Like you.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to be your peace, your
okay.
homemaker. Like
you
making
get no respect from me, bruh. None.
Yep. How could you do that to home? That's fucked up.
Niggas different.
All right, let's go into assault. So, as I said, like, assault is basically being attacked, harmed in the heat of a moment, like in a conversation, like the spur of the moment, being touched without consent. I said the 3 types of assault that we're going to focus on is simple assault, assault with bodily harm, and sexual assault. So, simple assault is basically like somebody slapping you. Like, y'all get in an argument, like, bitch, that's just in the moment. Motherfuckers try to sue or press charges against you for that. But it really don't stick sometimes, majority of the time. Assault with bodily harm, like injuries, like you can show doctors, medical bills, like this is like concurrent, this happened, in the act of the event. And then sexual assault is like, that's real traumatizing. Sexual assault goes so deep, it's like you force, what did you say?
Coercion.
Yes. Because at this moment in time, you're an adult. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people have sex. Like, it normally happen on dates. When you meet somebody or you chilling with somebody or something like that. Or if y'all infused or drunk, high, or something like that. So, or motherfucker think like y'all supposed to have been this in the act, in the moment, just because y'all have a connection. Just because I have an emotional connection or attachment to you don't mean I have to have sex with you. And then some people will probably talk you into bribing you, like, but I thought it was this, I thought you, no. And then you really giving yourself to somebody that you really don't want to, out of guilt. Yep, because you feel guilty.
Niggas be
you old and some shit, yeah.
Then you get uncomfortable, and then so it's just like
and you'll fuck around and be scared type
Yeah,
shit. Like, if I don't get this pussy up to this nigga tonight, I don't know what he gonna do to me and shit.
I done heard women say they'd rather give it up before he tried to take
it.
That's what I always call it, consensual rape. That shit weird.
This nigga talking
Bitch,
crazy.
I'm ripping your balls off. We in this
It's
bitch.
married couples that go through that and say they've been raped and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like,
don't want to have sex, but why? Be with them.
Right. Like, what's your point?
Emotional attachment, can't let go. Yes, and then the self insecurity, like probably never felt this with nobody. Like you said, time invested in. Like we've been together all this time. Like
that shit can be stressful though.
Exactly, it's on your mental. It's depressing. It's depressing. It's depressing.
Yeah, it's depressing for sure.
It's depressing.
A lot of people don't think
It's
they can
draining.
start over.
Yes.
A lot of people don't think they can start over, but like you got to just be comfortable with yourself.
Or people just used to the used to.
Yeah.
This what I'm used to.
This what I'm used to, and that's so
new.
toxic to have like a pattern,
Yes, a cycle.
And you just keep on, complaining about it and everything. Like I literally lost my best friend because of that. Like, and I told her the real, like I don't have nothing else to say to you, or not like that, but I really don't have nothing else to say about this nigga. It's gonna be the same.
Especially
thing.
if I'm trying to help
People
you.
become used to routine, comfortable, and complacency.
Yes.
I just made a morning message about that. Like you
that.
Gotta be able to let stuff go that's not growing
Surrender.
with you.
Yes.
Like, it's not worth it. Cause something outside of that is way better. Yeah.
Every time, and you will be so fucking amazed. Like, wow, this what happened right after this shit. Like, I would have been let this go. I could have been. Ain't no telling what work would have been coming. Even with that feeling, but like. It's all in your mental for real. Like
I was
that's
about to say that.
Yes.
A lot of people not mentally strong, so they be like,
No.
I can't go. I can't move on, this and that.
Yes.
Like,
what I'm going to do.
Yeah, what I'm going to do. Like, damn.
Don't really know their own worth.
Yeah, people be like high school sweethearts, so they feel like this all I know. So I've been knowing this nigga 12 plus years.
I'm here to tell y'all it's okay.
Feel me? Yeah, like sometimes it be good and bad, but I see the bad outweigh the good.
Oh, okay. The bad always outweigh the good because it's not where your heart is.
Like, damn, I ain't see the world yet, for real. All I know is this nigga.
And you just accepting anything from this nigga. Don't you just accepting it.
Say we here, but we not here.
Right.
Like mentally, we not there, but my heart will always be with you. But mentally, like it's time for me to focus somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And people just rely on that. Scared to rely on others.
It takes a lot though. And this is coming from somebody like I'm the one that asked for my divorce, and that's after high school sweethearts. So I wasn't abused. It wasn't nothing like that, but it still was like mentally being used to routine. Ooh, 18 to 28. What am I going to do outside of this? We in the city girl era where everybody's like, give me money. And I'm like, I'm independent. I'm leaving. I don't want to be with, I don't want to feel like, so it's a whole lot of things that go through somebody's head when it comes to having to leave what you used to. But I'm here to say, you can do it. Okay, don't let me influence no divorces. No. I'm getting married again. But for real, if you're unhappy, leave. Because cheating is way worse. Cheating is way worse. If you truly love the person that you marry, I'm honestly, me and my ex-husband are best friends. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that because if you truly love someone before you marry them and you care that much about them, I would much rather leave you and let you know these are the conditions that are not being followed. But aside from that, you're such a great person. I don't want to ruin you and make you damaged goods by cheating on you, hurting you. It's going to hurt you that I'm leaving, but this is not where I want to be. So instead, I'm going to just let you heal from the heartbreak of knowing this is what you need to fix. Fix it and the next bitch going to be perfect. Y'all going to be good. Y'all gonna be good, but I'm just not her. And this was a 10-year lesson. I learned what I needed to learn, and we move forward.
And then again, though, the people like earlier, like some men can't take rejection like that. Some men can't. You know what I'm saying? They be ready to square up with you. They ready to kill you. You know, fatal right. You know, if I can't hate you, they know how much of a good person you is. They know how much of like a good
I don't want nobody else to hate. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like she gonna, especially she gonna be better if
instead of learning from that and just taking that from your next relationship, we didn't work out, but we still can be cool. You still my road dog. And see, people don't they don't want that. They don't want to be adults. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be adults now. They don't want to take responsibilities of their actions for them to lead up to where they at right now. So
people be having trauma bonds, bro.
Yeah. With the drink fucking up mistakes.
Bitches be like that too, though.
Right.
They definitely be on shit. You can't leave me. I'm gonna have you either way it goes.
Obsessive, aggressive,
and narcissistic people.
Passive aggressive, narcissistic, crazy, manipulator, power.
That go back to that mind thing, though. You know, a narcissistic person, they know what to say to you.
To get you,
they know what
to will you in, especially if they know your weaknesses.
They know what buttons to press.
They rely on that. That's playground. They
know what get you off.
Shit. Do y'all know that only 10% of people in the world are narcissistic? The other percentage actually just has narcissism traits, and they really have emotional deficiency disorder.
What's T? School is what? Okay. Just threw the fuck off. 10% got narcissistic traits. And the other narcissisms that give them the traits to make them feel the same way as the 10%. Yeah, that's what the fuck she said.
Just so that y'all know, because if you're really dealing with somebody that's narcissistic, it's gonna be way outside of just simple red flags. Like I'm gonna tell you that. Like it's way outside of just like he lied over and over. That's a habitual liar.
Yeah,
There's a name. It's deeper. So many more things that fall into someone that's actually narcissistic.
It's different behaviors too.
Illness, okay?
Yes, mental illness. Yes,
like,
definitely.
For real, that
you
is
play with people's mind to make you feel better about
like,
yourself or to get what you want to benefit you.
That's down there MK Ultra. You can control somebody else's emotions and mind. That's why I'm like, you cannot have control over me like that, baby.
Mental health check. Yep.
That's serious.
Okay.
Yes. Like for somebody to have control of your whole mood.
Let's go into traumatic events. We're going to talk about 3 vehicle accidents, me for sure. Traumatic grief, me for sure. And domestic violence. I don't fuck with it. But for one, vehicle accidents. I've been in a lot of vehicle accidents. We've been in one together. I've been in one with my cousin. I've been in a lot. And it fucked me up to the point I didn't get my license until last year? No cap. 29, didn't get my shit till last year.
And you 32?
Fuck you. 23, Jordan, about to do. You still ain't even 5 in yet.
How old were you
I'm 20.
when your first car accident?
I don't even know. Oh shit, what was that?
Mine was the first one.
Yep. like 2013. Shit, I don't know. 2013.
16, 17.
Yes, we was out Cinco de Mayo. Drunk, just on some
I got
bullshit.
like 2.
But it just.
We was at 17, 18.
Yep.
I was 18.
Yep. Senior year.
Yeah.
Yep. After. Yep. But yeah, and it just like fucked me up to the point like I didn't want to drive until my daddy forced me. Like I'm 23, he like I ain't finna keep taking your ass to college, dropping you off school. Made me drive. Then I just started getting comfortable on my own driving. But the freeway, I did not play with that bitch at all. Like for years, like from 2015 up until like 18, I thought that's how I would die. Knock on wood, I don't speak nothing to existence. But that's how I would see my death coming, you feel me? Like I was fucked up thinking like this how it would be. Like that shit just fucked me up. So if anybody been in accidents or seen, I done seen accidents of fucking big ass, almost like a you know truck, but not semi, but like a little almost like a U-Haul truck. Little traveling truck or whatever. The wind blowing. This shit happened like recently, like some months ago. That bitch landing on the last two the wheels on this side. Car on this side. I done flew past this bitch. I look in my rear view. That bitch then leaned over and fell on that. The other car then flew past. The other car then flew past that bitch and fell on this side. I said, Lord, if I was behind that bitch, I probably would have crashed. Anything, something would have happened to me. I'm like, no. That's why I be speeding, I be getting the fuck on, driving in my own lane, get the fuck out of my way, move, bitch. I don't got time. I be scared of shit, I don't got time. But it's far passing, but vehicle accidents, yes, that shit is.
Yeah, I've been in a couple.
I seen my cousins roll over in front of me. We was right behind them, and they truck rolled over like 5 times. I was scared as fuck. I thought they died.
Me too, my cousin even shit Chrysler bitch that came up off the freeway overpass and rolled back over that bitch fell over. Boom. Still alive to this day. Motorcycle accidents. I done seen my cousin fly off that bitch whole skid mark from down here, arm off. Shit.
I fell off one. That's why I'm scared of him.
My uncle then died. That's how he died.
Get on.
Getting chased. Niggas trying to chase him, get his money. He done crashed, hit the tree, flew out that bitch, split his shit open. Like, that shit just be crazy. Like, vehicle accidents is very something.
I got into one. I flew into a tree.
Bitch,
my whole front end was, like, squished into my dashboard, and I got out. I still just got a burn on my hand. That's all I had, though. But the people at the accident hit me at a yield sign.
You was drunk.
I was not.
Okay.
I was doing 80 up the side street, but I did not have a yield sign or a stop sign.
So you still had the right of way.
So regardless of the speed, I could have been going 2.
But that's why your shit didn't like that, yeah.
I flew right into that tree, and the old lady came outside, and it was 4 girls in the truck. They got out. They was about to jump me. They was yelling at me, bitch, you hit us. One girl in the back like, my neck. She got her shoes out. 3 police then pulled up. I'm in the ambulance. It was a mess.
150,000. But we can set out court for $20.
And then the last one I just got in, a girl was coming across the freeway and tried to turn on it one way and hit me on the driver's side. But I had just got done watching all 7 of the Fast and Furious, and I seen her about to do it, right?
And you be seeing like premonition, right?
Yeah, so
me
look,
too.
so I'm like,
oh my god,
okay, she about to do this. I know she about to turn right here because she laughing, talking to her friend, and she about to make the turn, but she's on the one way about to hit everybody that's sitting at a red light. She was supposed to go over the bridge to get on the freeway. She was about to go and hit the people that's sitting there that just came off the freeway. So I'm going across and she about to turn. So I'm like, okay, if I can go on the other side of her, then maybe she'll notice she about to hit them. No accident.
She not driving
went
for
on the
her.
other side of her.
And you.
She
Smacked your
stopped.
shit.
My whole car went.
Turn around. Didn't
I
turn
was
around.
like, oh my god.
Damn.
That
Literally.
happened to me too.
My whole right shoulder, right wrist. That's why I got beauty right here, because my whole arm was burnt up. Right knee, I got a whole arm machine and got to do electricity on my hip every 3 times a week for the rest of my life, unless I want to get injections.
You ain't sue her?
Absolutely.
I'm about to say
Big
shit.
stays.
big stays.
Girl, and then her friend was ignorant, because when I got out, I'm sitting there bleeding out both of my shins, arm busted open.
That's not funny
I'm
to
sitting
my
on the
shins.
ground. Literally, I'm sitting on the ground like, I'm going through the 5 stages of grief right now, and I'm about to get mad. The girl standing there like, oh my God, she's so dramatic.
Bitch.
I was like, I'm telling you right now, as a police officer, get her the fuck out my face, because it's going to be more of a problem than this accident that y'all about to take my truck away from. She got to go. I'm bleeding like blood. I'm just like, she got to go. I'm about to get up. Fuck these shins. Why are you laughing? And then they got dropped off at home by the police.
Shirt for Shein.
Of course. Their parents did not come get them. 19 and 20-year-old. A 19 and a 20-year-old in a 2020 Jeep Cherokee, fully loaded, laughing. Little girl calls her mama, tells her mama what happened. Police dropped. Adulthood, traumatized.
Yep, by some motherfucking kids.
Traumatized. Because when I found out how old she was, I'm like, you literally standing there laughing at me, and I could have lost my life. And you could have ran head on into people at a one-way red light. What are you doing?
Man, what?
Yeah. Kids.
That'll do it.
Ain't got worried about me.
Listen.
I'm low key. I got a phobia of driving on the freeway in the rain, because me and my auntie, we went up north, and she just got the car.
One day.
This like back in the day, like it was like 2000 or something. So like 2002, 2003, and we driving. This time, y'all had the DVD portable, portable DVDs. So I'm watching the movie and shit. We just got the car. Like I say, like an hour out, it was raining hard. It said cats and dogs, and then we hydroplane. That shit hit on my side. I got a gash in my head. So sometimes, when people be, doing my hair or whatever, they be like, dang, what happened? So it's like a mental thing. So like, you just gotta be able to control that shit. Yeah. So when it rained, it rained random as hell over here in Michigan. So it just be like my knee be hurting because I tore my PCL. Like it's just a mental thing, literally. Everything
like damn, if this shit didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be going
but I was a kid, so it was just like, so now that I'm driving, like it just stuck with me.
As a child, when you used to be on the road, did that shit?
I could drive, but I'd be 10 to 2.
Okay. On the way.
Yeah, but I'm
doing 40 in the 60. Bitch, trying to get home. Fuck the pussy. Girl. All right, y'all. So traumatic grief. I feel like everybody can relate to that as an adult. Me for sure. Everybody always been close that I lost, like grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, daddy for sure. So that shit really is like, I want to say for like 4.5 years, I used to always branch out to like keep myself busy or be with my friends a lot. Like I always wanted to do shit like, bitch, let's do this. Like even if my friends ain't even had the shit, bitch, I don't give a fuck, let's do. Like I just didn't want to do shit or sit at home because it reminded me of my father. But now I cope with it, but it's like once you cope with one, more shit just hit after hit after hit, and it's like you be numb. You'll be numb for real. Yeah. And it's to the point like you don't even want to see shit to remind you of them, or you don't even want to think about it. Even if somebody say that person's name, you feel me? Like, God rest my baby soul, Larry, you feel me? Like, I don't even feel like that shit real right now to this day, because like he done been through sickle cell, beat pneumonia, like been in ICU 7,000 times. Like even when he was dying, he had his heart failed 8 times. And his shit finally went out after he seen his brother. You feel me? Like his brother came to see him. So I feel like that'd be like confirmation and clarity in the afterlife for like the soul that's leaving or whatever. But it just be like, damn, you beat this shit so much, but now it's like, what the fuck? And then like as far as like my cousin, gun violence, domestic violence, you feel me? Tender dick ass niggas, fuck you, don't give a fuck. But you shot her 15 times, my nigga. Like shot her the fuck up. Didn't care. Like you took a life that's supposed to have been here. Good soul, ain't did shit to nobody. Like you took her away from 3 kids. That shit be weird to me. But other than that, like as far as natural causes, my daddy prepared me for when he was dying, you feel me? I already knew how shit was gonna work. I already knew he had surgery, didn't go through his next procedure. He was didn't give a fuck. I'm not about to do this. Then motherfucker snatched his fucking IVs up out his legs and shit. Like, I'm gone. Would smoke his blunt. Never went back to do never went back for surgery. But them 5 months later, end up dying. You feel me? But I was prepared. I didn't know it was gonna be that soon. Like, I just seen my daddy the day before. The next day, I didn't see him none that day he died. I'm held over at work. Got a force to be at work and get a call. Like, you feel me? I already knew what was up, but it's just fucked up to like.
It'd be crazy when you already know what's up. Like, they calling you, you already know what's up. Like, for me, the most traumatic was my mom. Like, I done lost cousins, aunties, uncles, but
Yo, mama.
your parent,
Yeah,
losing a parent is just like, you'll never.
And you know, like this
you
shit
knew
going
it was
down.
coming up, but you didn't know the exact date. But then you see who calling you at that time.
It be
you
like
already know before
intuition.
you even answer the phone, just crying, answer the phone. Like,
For me,
before you
bro,
even say hello.
I'm mad as fuck. I just got rolled up from some shit from Friday. I work Sunday. I get rolled up for the same shit again, and then you tell me I ain't got no relief. I gotta stay at work.
Over and then get.
I'm on FaceTime with my friend Shay. We talking, having a lollygagging ass conversation. Pontiac number called me. I wasn't even about to answer this shit. I'm gonna call you back. Tamara, don't call mama. I'm like, my daddy dead. That's the first thing I thought. You talking about don't call mama? Like, I'm like, my daddy dead, ain't he? He like, just leave and just go to the hospital. I left. I ain't say shit to nobody. You feel me? I already knew what was up. Get there, he had 8 massive heart attacks back to back. I get upstairs. I know, like, okay, you gotta accept I accepted the fact that night. Like, fuck the day when they pulled the plug and all that shit. I got videos. My daddy tongue was purple, blue. I knew. You feel me? So it's like, gotta prepare myself, get ready now. Like, actually preparing yourself and getting ready. Now, if you don't know, that shit just different. But preparing yourself and actually having to, like, get prepared and know what the fuck you gotta do, it's like...
That's critical.
And I'm not my daddy only child, but I have an other brother that I recently just connected with. But at that moment, I was the only motherfucker that can sign for everything. Obituaries, death certificates, anything. My mama and daddy wasn't married, so it was next to kin and me. I had to say so for everything. When it was time for him to go, I had... Who want to be ready to make that decision at 24, bro? Like, for real, for real. I was thinking my day about walking down the aisle, you feel me, get married, had kids, you feel me? Like, my day done been a grandfather to my brothers and them kids, but not to mine. Do you know how that shit feel? Like, that shit just be crazy. Like, you can't even really cope with that shit, and then burial, doing all that shit, paying for shit by yourself, just being by yourself and shit. People don't understand. Anybody want to talk about traumatic grief? Cause
okay. Mine real short. I was at my ex-husband's family's house, and I was in the kitchen cooking. But anybody that live in the city know, like, gunshots is something that you hear, like, all the time. It ain't really nothing new. So I'm getting ready to start cooking, and I hear some gunshots. But probably, like, maybe 2 hours before that, I was driving down the street, and I thought I had seen my stepbrother. But we didn't say nothing to each other, because I'm thinking to myself, like, I know he wouldn't be over here. He wouldn't be walking. And if he knew it was me, he would have been like, what up, sis? So we just kept going past each other. So, like, 3 hours went by. I'm in the kitchen cooking. I hear the gunshots. I'm just like, okay, I'm still cooking. Like, 3 minutes later, my sister called me and told me that my stepbrother had got killed.
You just seen him.
In the field across the street from where I was cooking at. So the gunshots that I heard was from my stepbrother.
For your brother.
So I'm in the kitchen just like, this is normal shit. But it was my stepbrother being killed. So shit really be hard, you know. So I get it. I get it.
That's like almost like, to piggyback off what you said, like, nobody got killed, but like, I done been in shootouts, bro. I done been in robberies, bro. Like, like broad daylight. My cousin chilling in the car, you feel me? Family flat. Not even for us, it's the motherfuckers upstairs. They come around back my auntie house, thumping through that bitch. Do. Like, the shit just crazy, like, nigga. And then you just have to think about shit like if everybody was in place and it's a normal Sunday, how family chilling. If my mama was sitting right there, she would have been dead. Kids would have been dead. If he didn't get out the car and went high off bars, he would have been dead. Like, you just think about shit. It's a mental thing. Then motherfuckers robbing houses, all type of shit. Just be like, bro, it's the environment you really put yourself around as a child. Then growing up, you have to know, like, you know how motherfuckers like, I'm always keep my strap on me. I don't give a fuck even if I do have a strap. Like, I do. You feel me? I'm pretty sure everybody got a gun or CPL holders or whatever. Some type of weapon to hold themselves up to from violence or whatever. To defend themselves. But I'm not about to put myself in that environment where I have to have my gun. That shit is for home protection for me. If I'm going out late at night to like get gas or get a blunt or some shit, but I'm not about to do that. Like, ain't no woman in her right mind. You gonna send your nigga or somebody you with, somebody, you should come ride with me, you feel me? Like, something like that. But I'm not about to have myself around nowhere where I need a gun. So it's all about your mental, like, bro, and your mindset, how you carry yourself as an adult. Like, a lot of motherfuckers around here moving like kids with a kid mindset because they ain't tapped into their childhood trauma or the shit that they went through as a child and still acting like they 15.
But sometimes you don't have a choice but to be around the violence. Your parents stay in a dangerous neighborhood. You hear that shit constantly.
At what point? That's where we gonna go into, okay, the question time or whatever. But at what point, like, do you feel as an adult, this not what I want to do no more? I'm tired of this shit. Like, I don't want to be around this. Even if motherfuckers stay in the hood all day, that don't mean I have to be around it.
Right.
I don't have to involve myself in it. I don't have to interact, engage. Just, we live around it all day. It ain't even in the hood. You can be in the suburbs and it's some violent shit. Shiner motherfucker gas station. Motherfucker whipped up 15 cars, traffic, bitch irritated, cause why? Some stupid shit. I ain't no against nobody, but it ain't just black folks. Like, you feel me?
No, it's definitely
not. The fuck? It's violence everywhere.
That's how you deal with it.
And that's like, well, a story of mine is like when I was riding, well, not riding. My grandma came and picked us up. Mm-hmm. So I stayed on 7 in Van Dyke. Went to Grant Elementary, Middle School. So basically, 7 in Van Dyke, you got 7 in Van Dyke. Pretty Woman was right there. And then you got Brentwood. Brentwood was my street. So you got 2 blocks. The first block, it was terrible. Like, when I say terrible, you got the hood. It's just the, you know, the hood. Then the second part.
Man.
But anyways,
keep talking.
The second.
All right, question. I'm about to say, do y'all want to go into question tea time? Like, keep talking.
Anywho, my auntie, my grandma was picking me up, and then she got shot when I was walking with her. So basically, I was leaning on her. You know, I was tired. I was a kid. And so we always walked around the other block because we knew the block was like bad or whatever. So this day I was just tired and I'm just like, Grandma, could we walk on on our block? Go up and like go straight up Brentwood, and then I'm leaning on her. By this time I'm shorter than her, leaning on her shoulder, and then she got shot. But she just told me to lean up. Got blood, full of blood across the street. We see, y'all know how people tie up the ties on the squirrel or a cat or something back in the day. Like, but that's something regular. You see in the hood, so we just kept on walking. So when she found out, she telling, my other brother, go ahead, run, go get help. She telling me to go, but I'm like, nah, like, I'm staying, period. Like, I'm not about to, you might fall or something. And I'm in the 4th grade.
I can say, bitch, you already know. My best friend getting shot, bro. Fireworks, bro. That shit was on the news. I don't even know. That shit was crazy. Like, we getting hot. Like, just in a split second, like, we deep as hell getting high. She go to the bathroom, come back. She walking up, blood leaking from her leg. I'm like, bro, you bleeding. She just adrenaline, anxiety kicking in. She's like, oh my God, bitch, I put my whole thumb in her leg. That shit went to my knuckle right here. I'm like, bro, feel the shell casing. I ain't never been no ambulance ride to the ambulance with her to the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna tell your mom? I ain't give a fuck. We gotta call your mom. But I don't know if you about to die. I don't know.
Right.
Like, we been drinking all type of shit. It's just, woo, bro, I ain't even supposed to been downtown. Fireworks. That shit was just so crazy. I'm like, that traumatized her, bro. We went downtown probably like 2019. She like, bro, I don't want to be down here. Like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, you gotta get out of this shit. I really like, bro. She like, all right. The river walk, bitch, ain't shit down here. It's just us. Like, ain't nobody just peep. She like, I don't like being down here. Bitch was about to cry. I'm like, Isha, bitch, get that shit. You gotta like stop. She just, I think like in 2019, she pulled her shell casing out. It just, the little thing had came out her leg. Damn. I'm like, damn, you gotta be quicker than that. Be careful. Like you said, Ricochet went through somebody else and hit her in her leg. I'm like, bro, girl, you got me scared. Like, we about to go to jail. They think we did some shit.
That shit carried on. Like, I don't watch the news now. Because the next day, I saw it. Like, my grandma getting shot. And then I saw that they was like, it was some bullshit that they was talking about. And I'm like
making
dang.
it like it.
So I'm young as hell, and I'm like, damn, nigga, I was there. So
media gonna always.
So that's what I just do, like,
I be scared to sit in my car. My cousin got shot in his head sitting in his car, chilling.
Yeah.
Roll by.
Yes. Like, don't even know why. Like, this ain't even got shit to do with a person. Okay, let's go into the question tea time as far as the adulthood trauma. What more likely to happen when mental health is not treated or properly aware of? Do people remember?
They might end up taking antidepressant.
Okay, antidepressants.
STDs.
Illicit drugs.
STDs.
Illicit drugs. Miss work,
fucking up at work.
Relationship problems.
Relationship problems become distant.
Abusing drugs.
Becoming the abuser.
Yup, becoming an abuser is one for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of serial killers.
They become that one day, yeah. Like, I watch all that stuff.
Me too.
Me
too.
I be on that yes. On the ID channel.
Yes,
sure.
That shit be for real. That's crazy, but like, yeah, I feel like suicide number one. Drug and alcohol substance abuse is number two, and like. Appearance, like not giving a fuck about yourself, like especially if you ain't had that love and you ain't had that relationship developed with your parents or nobody around you in your environment, that in your family, you gonna go to anybody, flock to anybody, right. Like it's whatever, for real. What's some other ones? Like, I know we can dig deeper than that. Anybody got some personal scenarios they wanna share?
I abused drugs. I did. Like, I used to.
What type of drugs?
Xannies.
Okay, bars.
I used to abuse them. And I knew I was getting addicted when my mom was like, the fuck wrong with you? And I started asking my siblings, hey, do you have it? Just to get high. Because I don't want to feel nothing.
But did you use them, like, to help you at first?
No.
Like the doctor? Oh.
No.
You was just doing it because
I abused them bitches.
Abused them.
So like escape from something?
I was.
Escape from something?
From childhood trauma. Mm-hmm. And it carried on into my adult, and I wanted to just feel numb.
And like numb to your feelings, basically.
Numb to everything. I ain't give a fuck about shit.
Make a long story short, I had a coworker that turned to my friend. It's fucked up. I ain't even finna promote that type of shit, but yeah, everybody pick and choose who they get their stuff from or whatever. And the moment was supplying her, prescripted drugs or whatever. Not only that, but it led to her like substitution. Like afterwards, I didn't know she started shooting. Mm-hmm. She fell off, went to rehab, been here for like years. She got better. Then, then it's something that happened in her family too. Like, you feel me? Like mother, sister, So it caused her to get her life together. She doing good now. God, God bless her. I'm happy for her. But it was some shit that I didn't really know or was aware of until she came to me and told me after she went through rehabilitation and got herself cleaned or whatever. But it's just like people just resort to different shit and it be deeper than what you think and they don't talk to nobody about it. And then two family members and other people pick up on the shit that you doing, thinking it's cool, or like just like we sit around and get high, we see our peoples getting high and shit like that. Motherfuckers pick up on that shit like snorting, not even just snorting motherfucking It start from snorting perks, pills, bars and shit. Then now you looking for the motherfucking crack, cocaine, whatever the next thing is, then fentanyl or shooting, whatever. But I just feel like drugs for sure, and suicide, and alcohol usage, and sex abuse, like abusing your
I
body.
went tattoo crazy.
You went tattoo crazy? You was addicted to ink?
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that moment.
I got 17 tattoos in 6 months.
It would became therapy for
I
me.
had that moment. Yeah, that shit feel good to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the after pain for me.
That shit feel
Damn.
good. For sure.
Oh wow! All right now. I ain't judging, but damn, I don't like pain that much. I probably been
I
fucking.
mean, it wasn't even that I liked it because I don't like pain.
Sexual.
Yeah,
I had
it
two
was-
ear holes. These 2 ear holes from 8th grade until I just started getting tattoos in August, and then I got 17 tattoos from August till now.
I got like over.
And I got like 4 in every session.
I'm good on the tattoos. But let's go into the solutions of bettering yourself in as far as your mental health from childhood trauma to adulthood trauma. What are some better ways to cope and take the steps to healing and bettering yourself in your further journey?
Meditation.
Bougie stuff. I would say prayer works all the time.
Meditation, prayer, you up there, you both.
Therapy.
You gotta be that too. You gotta pick and choose who your therapist is, cause
with therapy, you
trust.
gotta want that to work though.
Yeah.
So you gotta recognize.
I was gonna say
like,
a mentor.
You gotta address
It's
it.
a lot of
You gotta
accountability.
recognize.
Accountability,
Yeah.
acceptance.
Yes,
Mhm.
and making peace with your past. Once you accept that, making peace with it, because and just let it go.
Don't keep
That's
going
probably
back
the best
to
thing
it,
I could
yeah.
ever do was make peace with my past and just.
I say start with self-care, taking care of your health. Once you take care of your health, like getting your body right and your mind right with the meditation, everything gonna flourish, and it's just gonna make you feel good about self, period. Make you want to do good things and be around high vibrational
Therapeutic, I hear.
people.
I hear a lot of people say
People-
the gym is real therapeutic.
For sure.
People that's inspiring, people that's in the same area as you, like release shit that's not good for you, like even with social media, because that's all in your mind. What you see, what you interact with, the shit that you watching. Get shit out of your head that's negative. Anything on your time, anything
Start
on your
saying
time.
affirmations to yourself
Yes,
every day.
I'm beautiful.
Like,
I'm fine, bitch. I'm
yeah.
that one. I'm that dime. You can say
Yes.
it anytime when you like, just long as it's good in a positive format. Like that shit'll make you feel. Once you feel good about yourself, you'll make other people, like you said, make other people feel good about they self too. Others.
And for the stuff that's a little bit deeper that you don't know how to deal with, it's okay to ask for help.
Yes,
Even if it's
Definitely
not
okay to ask for help.
I feel
Ask
like
for help.
it's best to do internal healing before
Definitely.
Have
external.
patience.
Yes, be
It's
patient
a
with
journey.
yourself.
It's definitely a journey.
Be patient with yourself. That's the number one. Don't be like, damn, this taking. Yeah, it's not working. It's not. Why I'm still feeling this way? Like, why am I?
It's a battle.
It's okay to cry, everybody, for real. When you cry, you release a lot of fucking negative toxins and stagnant energy and things that you're dealing with from your mind. When you cry, you release. Everybody with me. Crying is releasing.
Crying is releasing.
No, for real. Like, it's okay to cry, 'cause I'm about to cry.
Especially men, because that is frowned upon. That is
it's
definitely frowned upon.
mental health awareness for
Crazy.
men. Like, it's okay to cry, but make sure you doing that shit in your own comfortability around people that you can trust. Not nobody that's gonna take advantage of you. Don't just go out seeking help from everybody.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
For sure.
People use shit against you. They are narcissistic, passive aggressive.
You're gonna be bodacious blunt tea.
For real.
You're gonna get the
Like,
loyalty about your
No, for real. Like,
You messy.
we do positive tea too.
We do positive.
Like right now, this is all positivity. But all right, everybody, I just want to go around and just everybody say what they grateful for as far as this month. What's your new beginnings and forthcoming of June and what you willing to flourish?
living my best life. Definitely living my best life. No, but honestly, I'm just grateful for waking up every day because
it's a lot of shit going on, and a lot of people can't even say, I'm here today. So, new beginnings as a nail tech, y'all. Just want to let y'all know.
Here.
Okay, and flourishing with love and all that good shit. So, yeah, y'all just stay positive out there. Be happy, because it's a lot of negative shit going on right now.
Wicked ass world.
Yes, it is with your tunes.
All right.
I'm grateful for health, good health. Health is wealth.
Definitely.
I'm grateful for the podcast. I mean, we flourishing. You know what I'm saying?
Like this shit was
But growth. I'm grateful that I started school, y'all.
Okay.
Yes.
Trying to become a nutritionist and a physical.
Yes. Give me all the meal preps and good shit.
So yeah, I'm just grateful for new blessings.
All right.
And my daughter.
All right. Don't forget tink tink.
Okay.
Definitely grateful for the kids.
Okay.
I'm thankful for this opportunity. I had my own podcast years ago, but I stopped due to other reasons. But I really am grateful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for my kids, because without them, y'all don't even know. Like, I probably would have been locked up. I've not been there, done that for a while. Like, been in the system for a while. So I'm just thankful for my growth. Like, I done grew so much. When I look back on that old me, like, I just be like, bitch, you the shit now. Okay? I be people now, and I gotta agree with you. But no, and then I'm humble. You know, I feel like I'm the most humblest person ever. Like, I don't complain about nothing. Like, it's very seldom you ever catch me like talking about some negative shit I know went through, or talking about like, you know, anything that's gonna put me at a low vibration. I handle all my battles in the dark, and I come out and I be feeling good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really thankful for that. As far as myself, like, I'm humble. I'm 100. I know a lot of people say like they 100, but I'm 10 toes down. I'm 100.
Solid as fuck.
Solid. Okay, like, I'm that, and I'm grateful to be around people that's just as that. I feel the love in here, and I feel the vibration.
Welcome,
my baby.
Welcome.
Gang, gang.
Damn.
We hunt together, girl.
I'm just grateful for life, first of all, like, and being on this podcast for sure, because it's like really opening my eyes to want to like step back into my acting, be in a commercial or something like that, you know?
Okay.
A Tubi movie, you know?
Okay.
I heard they trending around here saying they lit.
So
got me ready to download it. Like, what's on Tubi?
Like, for real, actually trying to put my degree to work, because I do have one.
What's get off that phone and get off in the field. What they say. Get off that phone.
So this has really like opened my eyes to see like maybe you can just, you know, keep going. Step out there. So we'll see.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to swing it back from what you said. Get out there. I'm ready to take the podcast out there, like off the seats and in the streets. Like, we really trying to be outside with it. I'm really trying to flourish. Get out and do some interviews on strips around the D. You feel me? Take it on the T. I ain't about to rap, but y'all know how I be. No, for real. Okay. I'm really
slid it in there.
I'm grateful for y'all. For understanding me, for real. Like, it's hard, and I know I ain't the best person to understand and the hardest, but it's just like, y'all get me.
It's the Bodacious Blunt Tea way.
Y'all adjustable. So I'm really just grateful for y'all. Grateful for the opportunity to even build with y'all. And like, shit, if this shit be like that, y'all about to be the original, like season 3. Like, you feel me? But pass it the look
on all motherfucking platforms.
All right.
We're gonna be on tour next.
Period.
No. But I say definitely grateful for life itself. And then I want to say like self-love, the best love for real. I really love myself, so motherfucker can't tell me shit about me. But when you find that self-love, though, I swear to God, life is way better.
Top tier.
For real, man. That's self-love.
And then, you feel me? Shout out to all my upcoming businesses, though. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? I got a lot going on. So
where's the drink? Somebody hold this drink up real quick. Put it to the camera. I didn't drunk
Don't
it.
drink and drive, too, because you'll end up like me. So, no.
It is so
shout out, though, Play for Keeps, though. Shout out Brian Lee Fashion. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, everybody. Shout out Bodacious Blunt Tea.
Okay, shout out to everybody. We promote. Put your motherfucking people on.
This shit hard.
All right, everybody hold y'all shit.
Yes.
Coaster for the cups from Drunk and then Jazz.
Shout out Miss Hardy.
So hard.
Gang in this.
Miss Hardy. I swear to God, she together.
Shut the fuck.
All right, no lie.
I am Miss Hardy, and I am grateful for my peace of mind. I would say my peace of mind because I can say some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll hurt somebody's feelings, but it's no intention to hurt your feelings. Nobody really keep it real nowadays. So that's all I want to give. Like, just keep it real. Shit, I love myself. I know my cup is full. So whatever is filling out, then I'll give you that. But my cup is going to stay full and be peaceful. So
yeah,
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the views I'm getting for my business. You know, I'm getting I've been doing this.
Going crazy.
Shout out to Creation Vision.
okay.
Clear Vision Creation.
Clear Vision. You know what I mean?
That's the liquor.
That's Lexi.
It is.
I know.
That's Lexi.
But no, I'm really and it's I've been doing this for like 2 years now, and people don't really know until you put the content out. So I had to start putting the content out, like even if I'm just painting a little star, like bitch. Video
promote.
Yeah, like
yes.
It's so many. Yeah, it's like, and I'm learning TikTok. Like that's another thing. Like, cause period, we gonna.
Okay.
But I'm just grateful. But you know, I'm at peace. So.
All right. Somebody fancy Lee.
Mrs. Lee.
All right.
Mrs. Lee.
If you're nasty.
If you're nasty.
Okay. I am grateful for finding a safe space in myself. I know that, like, over time, I wasn't always strong and I didn't always see myself as somebody that had high self-esteem. Mm-hmm. But I looked deeper from inside instead of paying attention to what was outside. And I feel like now I'm a lot happier with knowing that I have everything I need by myself. So anybody that comes to me is overfilling my cup. So I'm grateful for having a full cup to any situation I go to, because if I have to leave it, I'm leaving with everything I came with, and you're going to have a little bit to...
What's that, some cash tech shit?
I love sprinkle of what kind of tipped over a little bit, because my cup was already full when I came to you.
A little shot.
Man,
All right, Glob.
I'm grateful for seeing the year 30. I know a lot of people that didn't. I'm grateful, this morning. I got a call. My mom was in a car accident. But she all right. Feel me? That was just today.
This more old.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, be like that. But I'm grateful she here.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful to be here. I shouldn't. I almost died in 2020. Feel me? So, everything else feel like a dream. I'm living this shit. I'm traveling. I'm doing everything I want. New home.
Yes.
Living your
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting grown. Fan base growing.
Okay.
This bitch growing. Bodacious
right,
Blunt
we
Tea
all
growing.
okay.
What you talking
All
about?
right.
I really feel like I'm just grateful. I'm just really trying to see the shit I can't do around this bitch at this point.
Okay.
And listen, it ain't nothing that you can't do.
And that's the
sky's
point.
The limit.
I'm already there.
There you go.
Glad God, baby. We already there.
All right, to end tonight's episode, we did a mental health check. Everybody doing good from the looks of everything around this bitch bodaciously, you feel me? I'm Social T, and we out this bitch. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again.
Bodacious. 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 Definition: excellent, admirable, or attractive. It's bodacious season, bitch.